cannot tell the precise moment when friendship is formed. As in filling a vessel drop by drop, there is at last a drop which makes it run over. So in a series of kindness, there is at last one which makes the heart run over. Is that what it was in the girl next door? I've tried so hard to figure.
She's dead. Can we talk about someone who's alive?
Well, Clarice was the first person I've liked in years. These books are old, but they point to Clarice.
It's only a dog. You want me to shoo it away? Books aren't people. My family's people. What would be Goofy be? We had books. He burned my family. What should I read books for?
What for? What for? Mildred, I saw the biggest snake come out of your stomach and pull so much junk out of you. And the last time I was working, this old woman's house was on fire. And Clarice is in a morgue. And bombers keep passing over our heads. We won 2 atomic wars since the 90s. Look, Mildred, we done so many mistakes, but books could help us.
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me.
Yes, White Clown is on tonight.
So I turn in the books. Ah, Faber, the old English professor.
Yes, Mr. Montag?
Professor Faber, how many Bibles are there left?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
How about Shakespeare?
You know as much as I do. Goodbye.
My girls are coming over. This is the Holy Bible. You gotta turn that in because Beatty knows. But Beatty doesn't know which one I have.
You're running us. Who's more important, me or that Bible?
I've got to get a duplicate before I turn this into Beatty.
You'll be home for White Clown tonight, right?
Melly, does your family live here?
Why'd you ask such a silly question? If you see that dog, kick it for me. Who is it?
It's Monte.
Well, what do you want?
Let me in.
I haven't done anything.
Let me in. I'm alone, goddammit.
You swear?
I swear.
I'm sorry. One has to be careful. So it's true. Once I sit down here. The book. Where did you get that?
I stole it.
You're brave.
My wife is dying. My friend has been dead. And someone who could have been a friend has been burnt.
So you think I'm the only one that can help you?
Yes.
May I?
It's been a long time. I'm not religious, man, or anything, but it's been a long time. God, it's as good as I remember. I would have God to recognize his son the way we dressed him up, or is it dressed him down? He's a regular peppermint stick now. He's all sugar crystals and saccharines if he's not making veiled references to commercial products that every worshipper absolutely needs. Do you know, Monty, do you know if their books smell like nutmeg from a foreign land? I, when I was a boy, I loved smelling books. There were so many lovely books before we let them go. Mr. Montague, you're looking at a coward. I saw how things were going down. Long time back. I was one of the innocent that could have spoken up when no one was listening to the guilty. But I did not, and became one of the guilty myself. God. But then, by the time they set up the system of firemen and burning books, I moaned, subsided. There was no one yelling, grunting, and yelling with me anymore by then. Now, it's too late. I suppose you can tell me what you're here for.
Nobody listens to me anymore. I just want you to teach me how to read.
What happened to you? What knocked the thoughts out of your head?
I don't know. I should be happy, but I'm not. Something is missing. And I thought it would be books.
You are a hopeless romantic. It's not books you need, some of the things that were once in books. These things could be in popular families today. The infinite detail and awareness could be projected through radio and televisors, but they aren't. No. Books aren't what you're looking for. Take what you can get: old phonograph records, old motion pictures, and in old friends. Look in nature, look in yourself. Books aren't the only receptacle we've used to store things that we're afraid we might forget. No. Books aren't magic at all. The magic is what they say, how they can stitch the patch of the universe together into one garment. Of course, you couldn't know this. Of course, you couldn't understand what I mean when I say all this. But you're intuitively right, and that's what counts.
Where do we go from here? Would books help us?
There are 3 things missing, Mr. Montague. The first is quality of information.
And the second?
Leisure.
Oh, but we got plenty of off hours.
Off hours, yes. But there's no time to think. You can't think while going 100 miles hours on the freeway or playing a game in your parlor. Just time to think to yourself. Third is the right to carry out actions based on the interactions of the first 2. But I don't know what an old man and a fireman turned sour can do this late in the game.
I can get back. I can get booked.
You're running a risk.
That's a good part of dying. We should get a press and print books.
Wait.
You and I.
Oh, no.
But aren't you interested?
So what you're saying is we'll turn alarms at the fireman's house, and so they can burn their own house down.
Yes.
I was joking.
Well, it's a good plan.
Are you serious?
Well,
Are you serious?
absolutely.
There's no way we can do this ourselves.
We can gather people.
The only people that I know that would help us are either dead or ancient.
The older, the better.
No.
So you won't help me?
No, I won't help you.
Would you like to own this book?
I would give my right arm for it. What do you... Stop!
I could burn you.
You wouldn't.
I could.
Stop reading the book.
I need you to teach me.
Alright. What do you mean?
Could you help me tonight with the fire captain? We'll go.
Come this way, Montague.
What's this?
Proof of my terrible cowardness. I've lived alone in these walls, tinkering with things, everything. It's a bit of a hobby of mine. It's just a little bit of my imagination. Just live in the shadows, and I was forced to make this. I paid for this. How? With the stock market. It's the only real thing we can do as intellectuals these days. And this is all built for something I've wanted. I waited a lifetime for someone to just talk to me and just dare to speak out. The day I met you in the park, I built this thing right afterwards. I've had this thing sitting here for months, but I've almost let you go. That afraid.
It looks like a seashell radio.
Oh, well, it's something much more. It listens. I am here as the queen bee in the hive. My cowardness here, I can stay here warm in my pajamas, and I don't have to feel it. I can go into the fireman's world, see all the dangers, but still be safe. Montag?
I hear you.
You're coming out over here as well. Alright, when you see the BG tonight, I'll be right there in your ear. I'll tell you what to do. Don't worry, don't panic. Don't do anything rash. You'll be fine.
We all do what we do.
Alright, I'll see the unemployed printer tomorrow, and we'll be good.
Good night, Professor.